chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano shuffle, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer
or two.
Chicano shuffle, Esteve's an asshole, just lost some fans. Oh well, tough shit.
Tough shit.
Chicano shuffle, Ramon's el guapo, he tells good stories. Let's interrupt.
We will.
Chicano shuffle, we love our fan. We hope you like this. If not, oh well.
Oh well.
Welcome back to another episode of Chicano Shuffle. This is Ramon.
Steph's.
Fernando.
So we're recording at the studio today.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird, actually.
Yeah, I can't figure out the setup again.
It took us, 2 hours to set up?
Oh, yeah,
I heard three.
There's a lot of BSing.
A lot of catching up. But, yeah, it's...
Well, we're talking about your little porn fucking stash that you got over here. So that took a lot of time.
It's not porn. It's not porn.
I mean, it might as well be, dude. I mean...
But que no digan that we don't practice what we preach. Mention times.
Yeah. No, it's porn way. It's just it's called Gentlemen's Magazines. You know,
No, I've never heard of them.
para los caballeros.
Those poses didn't look that gentle for gentlemen, where they had fucking... What was the name of that sponsor with the cum in the back?
Megaloads.
Megaload. I mean, that doesn't sound very gentleman-like.
Those aren't gentlemen ads, güey.
My mom never taught me those fucking... How to be a gentleman that way.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of rare for me, actually. It's rare to see like magazines now. They seem so primitive.
Well, you know? those are back from, I think the last one was 2012.
Yeah.
So I've had them. I had them for a while. I think when I started getting into it, it was what was it? There was a 7-Eleven. Well, there is a 7-Eleven in Santa Monica. Que todas las mañanas, pues antes de comenzar la chamba o whatever, llegabas al cafecito, el panecito, whatever. So me llevaba muy bien con uno de los attendants right there. One time when I went in, I saw him looking through a magazine, like, oh, what you looking at, Chanu? You know? So then me dice, oh no, there's magazines, que sabe qué. And he was from India. Or he is from India.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that, like, in his town, they never had magazines like this or whatever. But he's all like, oh, they're pretty good. They help me with my English. So I'm like,
otro with excuses.
I'm like, really? Let me see.
How does a spread of somebody in a bikini help with English?
I guess he was looking at the articles himself,
Poor guy. So then he goes out into the dating world and talks to these women.
Megaload.
Hey, how about my megaload?
My chainsaw stack.
I take megaloads in case you need to know.
Yeah. I take supplements. I take megaloads.
So then
For my pleasure.
So then I went to the magazine section back when they had magazine sections and shit, because ya casi no veo.
Target has them still. Walmart, Ralph's. I saw them at Ralph's the other day. They still have magazines.
Yeah, maybe I'm not looking for magazines anymore.
For sure, the ones that don't have like a magazine section, they have like a little cash out or whatever, cash wrap, where they have like People Magazine, Us, because those are always, I mean...
Oh yeah.
They're the big
at the checkout aisle.
Star and all those shits. Those still have Star Inquirer. They still have like the fucking boomers that love that kind of shit. But I remember because I used to be in that, like the publishing fucking with the magazines, and I remember when Kindles and the internet was starting to kind of come in, and people were. Because at first it's like a novelty way. I still remember the shift even from like ordering online where it was like, I don't trust that.
Yeah.
Till it was like, okay, yeah, this is kind of cool. Where it's
convenient.
Like, where now it's like, that's what I do. Fuck going to the store.
Fuck standing in line for stamps or getting writing a checkout or anything, right?
But when the Kindle and the internet started kind of taking over, I remember, it hurt the business way because the magazine publishing companies, we started to see magazines. Because think of it, where it's like Budweiser and these big companies that they own hundreds. Coca-Cola, they own hundreds of little fucking companies that you wouldn't even think that they own. Mm-hmm. That's the same with like the big publishers. Is there's a lot of like those guys will own like fishing magazines to like motorcycle magazines, V-Twin. sports fishing, shit like that. It's like random shit. And then you start seeing these guys shutting down like their little magazines that weren't really doing that well. And then all of a sudden, you saw the shift. Then it hurt us. People got laid off. People, the business was selling. Other companies would come in, try to see if they can help. And it's just a really hard business way. Like the publishing business at that time when the internet came out, I remember, because, that was our bread and butter. So I didn't know if I was going to get laid off or not. So it's kind of nostalgic to me, too, to see a magazine. Because I remember getting I would put hand sanitizer when it wasn't like the craze, I guess, in those days. After a day of work, my hands were all dirty. I would put sanitizer on, and then I would start filling the paper cuts that I didn't know were there.
Oh,
that shit fucking sucked, bro.
Yeah. Those are always the best, though.
Because they're like razor thin, way. Yeah. Those fucking pages are sharp, dude.
Although that it burns and everything, I enjoy finding those paper cuts.
Ah, shit. I do. That's an info.
You're a masochist.
Yeah, there's a class for that.
Masochist?
There's a peer group for that.
There's a whole fucking support group.
Yeah, there's a support group. There's hi, my name is Ramon for that.
Yeah, no mames, you fucking cut
I also enjoy it when
I like how you try to say it all like it's normal.
Like who's in my group?
Like nonchalant.
No, the other one I enjoy when people freak out is like when I go to the doctor and I get my blood taken out. I actually enjoy the needle.
No shit.
I fucking can't. I'm gonna have the fear of needles, man.
Nah, I don't have it. I mean, and not only that, because my veins are so deep in my arm.
My veins are so deep.
Tiene la vena poderosa.
The opposite of mis nuts.
Están encerradas, esas madres están escondidas. Yeah, so fucking
that's your bonus, your add-on to the cooler where fucking reading material.
So whatchamacallit? So they have to really search for it. So if I get one of the nurses that I haven't dealt with before, me picotean un chingo. They like end up I'll get bruised up, but it doesn't really hurt.
Veins are no joke, way. I know I don't want to take this in this direction, but I had an uncle that died of a heroin overdose, and it's sad, bro, because like he died when my cousin was and my aunt was pregnant, and he died during the pregnancy, and then he got so bad with that he was fucking shooting up in his dick. Way that's the only vein that he had, that was available anymore, and I just think how fucking crazy that is, where you get to that point where you just fucking say, I don't know si te la estás jalando un día and you're like, oh shit, I didn't know there's a solid one right here.
That's fucking opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know how that works that way, but
so I got a mega vein.
Shit, güey. Yeah, está cabrón, güey.
Está cabrón, güey. Yeah, I don't mean to make a joke about my uncle's death, but
oh fuck,
that's fucked up.
But
it's pretty morbid. Güey.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I heard that even they'll find them in between their toes or in their feet, right?
When they start shooting?
Yeah, but your chile, that's a whole other level. Güey.
The chile, that's what I'm saying. Like, are you fucking te la estás sacudiendo with one of those Ramon magazines and then you figure, oh shit, look, because you're squeezing it so hard that you're like, oh shit, está chingona. I'll see you later.
Opportunity.
Pumping it up, güey.
That sucks.
Yeah, no, that's
No, la estoy jalando. I'm trying to get high.
Eso sí, that I always, I've experimented with a few mind-altering substances, and I always told myself I'm never going to inject anything. I mean, like, and then people say, oh, you say that? Fuck you. I'll never do that. Like, I don't see myself. I mean, I don't know. Obviously shit can fucking, but eso de putting needles, I feel like that's like, I would disappoint my parents, It's like something that I feel like it would be like very disappointing, dude.
Like becoming an artist.
Well,
a sandwich artist, bro.
Sandwich artist, bro.
Not an artist.
¿Qué te iba a decir?
Pero ¿por qué iba pasando por eso?
Have you guys seen on Netflix? There's a psychedelic documentary.
No.
Maybe. What's it called?
It's called Psychedelics, A Good Trip. Y sale Sting, sale Sarah Silverman, sale Ben Stiller, sale Rob Corddry. Selling all these musicians and comedians and artists talking about their I guess their experiments with psychedelics. Some people did LSD, some people did ayahuasca, some did peyote, some did all these other shit, and they talk about their experiences. And I was tripping out because on one of them they say And they're like, yeah, man, I took LSD. I was having a good trip until I looked into a fucking mirror. And then somebody else was like, yeah, man, I was passing by and I saw a mirror. And everybody, and then they're like, yeah, dude, mirrors are not good when you're going through a trip, when you're doing the acid trip and shit. And I'm all like, oh, fuck. I mean, good to know. You know?
Yeah. A lot of people have done acid where you'd be surprised that, like, I know Steve Jobs used to publicly talk about it, where he says that it helped him somehow in the creation of what he ended up creating. But it just, I guess it's stigmatized a lot where like it gets associated with like the hallucinations and that whole bad trip kind of aspect to it.
Yeah, and apparently they bring up that I guess one of the misconceptions is that people tend to jump out of windows.
Well, yeah, that's the whole Reefer Madness kind of bullshit.
It's a part of that.
Reefer Madness.
You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Fucking so ridiculous. Now you see it, you fucking see it high now, and it's just comedy.
Te cagas de risa, right?
But there's a underlying fucking message that a lot of people ate, and I think to this day, it's still like stigmatized a lot with marijuana. And I'm not saying it's fully because of Reefer Madness, but but definitely like we talk about it. Where like my mom, she'll fucking. When she wants to describe a drug addict, she'll say marihuano.
Pinche marihuano.
And it's like, dude, that's not a characteristic of somebody that smokes pot. Like, you're talking about a fucking meth addict right now. But they're not going to say cristal, or they're not going to say any of that. They're going to say marihuano. Because marijuano is like the universal drug addict, right? Like, you'll say marijuano to categorize everybody that uses drugs. And I feel like in our generations, our parents' generation, it's going to be really hard for them to finally be like, okay, it's cool. You know, because even with this whole Corona shit, you tell your parents like, "Hey, they're open, they're considered essential, and they still won't get it." They'll be like, "Nah, pues pinches marihuanos." Like, like, what do you want? It's an essential business, and I'm sure it's essential because the city gets a lot of tax revenue from them. And I think people would be outraged if they would close during these times.
But I mean, we both know que el pinche. It does help a lot of people, güey. A lot of people with pain, a lot of fucking vets también. They're trying to fight for to be included in their fucking healthcare way because it helps them even with the PTSD and all that shit.
My whole thing is that I haven't really looked into it recently, but is it still like considered like a company can drug test you and fire you for weed? Yeah. Still in California?
Yeah. Even if it's legal, way they can have a company policy that says can fucking about weed way.
That's crazy way. I mean, I'm sure eventually it's going to change, way, but for now, I mean, it's crazy.
It's a stigma you're saying, way. The stigma,
but I mean, even if it's legal, todavía there's... I mean, think about it. 10 years ago, this thing was still a stigma, you know? 10 years ago, it's still...
It's come a long way, bro.
Yeah, so...
For Ramon, it's still a stigma, way.
I mean, I think with the popularity of like CBDs, those ointments. I mean, pets have them now. Pet industry.
That's opened it up a lot, way.
It's starting to get people more like, oh, okay, maybe. Oh, it doesn't get you high. Oh, yeah, okay.
But ni esa se la comen a veces, güey. You tell them,
yeah, güey.
It doesn't get you. Oh, but it comes from weed. No, bro.
People still get arrested in other places of this country, way, for CBD, and it's like there's no THC in here. And they still fucking get arrested for shit like that.
But you have to have a culero fucking cop, though, right?
But I mean, you're talking about like fucking states like Texas. Texas doesn't fuck around with. You're talking about like states out even in the South, where fucking Alabama and shit like that. Those guys still fucking, they still keep shit old school, where and
moonshine,
yeah, way.
That's not illegal.
Moonshine, yeah, no moonshine, like making your own liquor. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can make like beer as a but for private. Once you start selling it, it's regulated way.
Yeah, well, that's different, by the way.
Yeah,
but for weed, I trip out, right? Because sometimes I like to watch. I don't know if you guys ever seen the show Live PD. Have you guys ever gotten into that?
It's
like cops, but like a little bit more extreme. Cop, yeah. And it's funny. Sometimes I watch it highway, and it's crazy to think that somebody, I know, right?
Shocker. No me digas.
It's crazy to see somebody getting and these cops getting hard-ons for 2 grams. Like, Dick, you're not gonna be a sarge for this, and like,
doesn't ser estrella.
Yeah, like you're not gonna get a fucking Purple Heart or whatever.
Promoted detective.
Yeah, no, like you're not gonna get a bonus right now, bro. It's 2 grams. But like to see these people go to jail for that, dude. To me, it's like, fuck, dude, that fucking sucks, man.
Pues ya ves how many people are fucking locked up for weed, way.
Yeah,
for little shit too. Not even fucking.
¿Qué le pasó todo? Like, let's just say other people that got arrested before. But that was before it was legal. They still have to do their sentence, right?
Some people
in California, they started releasing
some people were released, way. Yeah.
It depends on the thing, pero a lot of it, ya ves, te ponen otro crimen on top, way.
Like distribution, like if they catch you with fucking 10 pounds, I mean, it's hard to... At that point, that's hard to fucking say, oh, it's legal, bro. Let me fuck. That's like your compa that fucking died and came back and said his life sentence was already fucking...
It wasn't my compa.
Your compa.
It wasn't my
It sounds
compa.
like one of your homies, though.
It sounds like one of those fucking quote, my compa. My compa's wondering.
Yeah, that sounds like he's part of your squad because he's one of those... That guy doesn't give a fuck.
no fucks given.
No fucks given. Ese güey, nah. Ese, nah. Because we were listening to the jams we recorded earlier, and some of them, Ramon's a little off.
A little.
And so we started saying, that guy right there does not give a fuck about
No
nothing.
fucks given.
Ese güey, nah. That doesn't give a fuck.
Understand?
That guy doesn't care about his legacy. He doesn't care about his last name. Let's check this out.
The chorus. Nena, no te fijes en la cuenta.
Check out this chorus right here. Or pre-chorus.
Oh,
Oh,
shit. Gotta
shit.
get down. Someone's got to get down right here.
Fuck yeah, who's that guy?
Pero after this little fucking solo right here, güey,
That
agárrate.
guitar está chingón,
Just wait for the no fucks we're giving right here.
I appreciate you guys talking over my solo.
Mira. Watch this confidence booster. Ahí viene el confidence
That's
booster,
it.
¿no?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That guy right there, you don't give a fuck. Watch, right here. Oh, shit. Yeah, that dude doesn't care if he makes his parents proud.
That guy right there.
No fucks given.
Le vale madre toda la vida.
That dude doesn't give a fuck about nothing, bro.
That dude does fucking courses on confidence.
That guy, he's a fucking...
Ese güey no le afecta nada, güey.
What's the name of that fucking shit that they send corporate people to like boost their morale, like to make
A little workshop things.
Yeah, what's it called?
The business of the
Toastmasters.
no, Toastmasters.
That guy, he went to Toastmasters. That guy doesn't care
For
about
sure.
nothing.
No, Toastmasters is not for that, dude. Toastmasters.
for
No,
confidence.
this guy had a little conference with Tony Robbins. Right?
More like Baskin Robbins.
No fucks were given. Right?
That dude right there.
Ese güey le vale madre, güey.
I gotta shake that dude's hand, man.
He walks with his head up high.
I didn't give a fuck about nothing, bro.
Yeah, I got this.
What, you want me? I got it. I'll make my own lyrics.
That's not a tough roll.
We need the G third octave. Oh yeah, I got it.
Don't worry, bro. I got this.
Done, fams.
¿Qué? You gotta be a professional for this? Ni madres, watch out.
Done, fams.
Nah,
Hasta la chingada. Let me shine.
tú qué sabes, güey.
Yeah, it's good
That day, fucks were out the window.
Hey, but we make fun of it, but that's a good trait to have, way, because people are always afraid of being judged. And
Debes
like,
dar cursos, güey.
no, honestly, like bullshit aside, way. That's a good.
Debes dar cursos.
Hasta que me da de pinche
No,
de
well,
leñazos,
Yeah,
güey.
you never see the Sour Patch Kids? First they're sour, then they're sweet.
So you're a Sour Patch?
Yeah, I'm Sour Patch. I'm the blue one, the one everybody likes.
Ah, cabrón.
Fucking, that's a good trait to have, bro. Because, you know, in veces we worry about too much what people think about us. And sometimes life should be a joke sometimes, you know? Not take it so serious, right? Está cabrón, güey.
Oh, my goodness.
Sometimes you gotta throw the fucks out the window. Güey.
And it adds to it, way. It adds to the I mean, it's not a serious show sometimes, way. So it adds to the comic kind of factor.
All right.
But I mean,
Because we can fix it.
so
We can fix it, but it doesn't.
I refuse.
No, but
could put some auto-tune on there.
The
So you sound like fucking like
Kanye?
the chiquillos now, güey.
Yeah.
The fucking young rapper dudes.
the trappers.
We can turn that into a fucking trap music or whatever it's called.
Make it the next Post Malone right here, güey.
Se güey me la pela. No, but for the past few nights, I've been able to get on and play con estos cabrones. And fucking, I guess apparently they had a little... Like, they would be playing in the background while they're shooting and killing fucking nomás. So, yeah, whoa! I'm like, what the fuck? And then they're all laughing.
I think acá abajo la mano, I think Fernie listens to him to motivate himself.
I heard him for like 3 days when I was recording the tapes. That's what he's talking about.
So he's playing in the background, and every time nomás esa would stand out. Whoa!
So there's other good ones, pero that one...
It's que that's a high note.
The fucks not given is exceptional.
But it's que even people that are considered professional singers, I don't think they could reach those notes on that. I mean, that's pretty high. I think even him probably had a lot of help in the studio to get that.
You should fucking put on your resume for the opera way.
Because I mean, Ramon's doing it without reverb or anything, where he's just going for it.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta approach life like that. Eh?
Yeah, me eché 3 días recording tape, so I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, el pinche West Side Dave cagándose de risa. Then we would have Chapo from the Chicano. Like, oh my God, there's the jam again.
I was like, check this out, guys.
Whoa!
Look at what I'm recording.
And I'm like,
the patrons know what's up.
And when I jumped in, I'm like, what the fuck? Is that me?
Sáquensela, dice Ramon.
Are they torturing one of the soldiers or what?
Sáquensela.
I give no fucks. No fucks were given.
No, me vale madre.
How can I soar like an eagle when I'm surrounded by a bunch of turkeys, man? Because that solo was pretty good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a backhanded fucking slap right there, dude.
I'm just kidding, man.
I
knew what I signed up for.
Pero pinche, ya que he fucking went pa este rumbo, güey. Dave wanted me to bring up fucking last night, güey.
Oh.
We're playing fucking Call of Duty. No, now there's a whole little puzzle you had to solve, güey. Pinche, los echamos a good day or 2 way fucking trying to solve it. Mm-hmm. And just by chance, que fucking Ramon signed on yesterday. He didn't really know what was happening.
But I was doing my part.
But fucking... se unió el plan, ¿no? Mm-hmm. And we fucking... Milagrosamente, we fucking somehow got it done, güey. Mm-hmm. And as we got it done, festejamos for like 30 minutes, güey. Everybody was fucking... the best mood ever, way fucking on the Xbox.
We're handling it, dude.
Dude, fuck. The high was chingón, way.
Everybody was, yeah, I was.
Even Ramon got the high and he hadn't been at this shit for 2 days.
Yeah, I haven't been on it like that.
2 days solid, way.
You guys trying to figure it out?
Pero, way, he pulled another fucking, como el compa de la nieve, way. No ice cream for him. He didn't get a bento box.
Yeah.
So Dave entró like halfway through the thing.
Well, we were in the middle. We were in the middle of the...
Right before. Yeah. And then we're like, oh, well, it's only four at a time. He was the 5th. And we're like, he's like, no, wait, just put it on Twitch and I'll watch it. No pedo, way. But I'll stay right here on the Xbox on the chat. So fucking I can hear it. And so así jugamos when he was watching the thing. Ya acabamos, we did it. Todos festejando. Fuck yeah, no mames, wait 2 days, blah, blah, blah.
Before you get into that, one of the perks in getting into this this area that the puzzle that we solved, one of the perks is that you get like this chingon fucking gun.
You unlock like a little gun.
Everybody does?
Yeah, everybody in the squad, the squad gets like that fucking gun, dude.
Simón.
All right.
So ya estamos todos festejando. Yeah, the fucking...
We're high-fiving, like, yeah, but...
digitally, güey.
Digitally, like, no, güey, tú, cabrón, tú te aventaste. No, güey, I could have done it without you. Hey, you did a fucking solid right there when you blew that fucker up. Yeah, right. Y
así, güey. And it starts coming down, güey. It starts coming down, it's coming down, it's coming down. Ya está llegando hasta abajo. Y pinche, what does Ramon say? Hey, but Dave doesn't get that gun, right?
Why?
Because he
wasn't do much. He came in late.
He wasn't even playing. He was
just in the chat way. He was.
That sucks.
He wasn't in the squad officially.
That sucks, dude.
But still, we right away. Dave doesn't get the gun, right? Because
he didn't do shit.
He didn't do shit, bro.
That sucks, bro.
You voted Dave.
Dave's all like, wah, 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 wah.
Wait, so he didn't get it?
No.
That sucks, bro.
So he pulled another fucking no ice cream for him, eh? He didn't get a bento box.
And let's say he got it because he's definitely like part of the squad. You would have been upset, or you would have thought he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it.
I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't have been fair if I'm not playing. You know, and they get it, and I don't, and I do too, and I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't even doing anything, you know.
So you would have been upset if you would have gone.
It's debatable if he did anything también, pero...
What? Dude, I was fucking handling.
Shit, bro.
I was dying for you guys.
We worked for 2 days y llega Ramon and fucking
Boom.
Lucky Charm, güey.
Like, I got it. We got it done.
That's
Pero
cool,
lo más culero, that wasn't the culero thing.
That was
No, that was culero. But that wasn't the major culero.
That was the major culero.
No, the major culero is that once we get all the weapons and then somebody suggested like, hey, let's not jump into the next game so that we could look at the gun, the new one. So we could check it out and we could scope it out and read into it.
This one was not as culero, güey.
So we're like, oh, all right, cool. He's all like, so el compa Chapo, he's all like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get out of the game really quick and I'm gonna show it to another, my big YouTubero, my big tubero compa.
El tubero. Pero yeah, Ramon's heard about this one, but it's not. No.
So he's like, so he takes off. So estamos todos como pendejos esperando. Like, all right, hey, wait, so what's up with Chapo? Is he coming back or what? I don't know. And then fucking Fernie checks it like, hey, fucking Chapos are playing domination with some other fucking team.
Damn.
Pero this is the beef I have with this little fucking, ay, está muy agüitado. We call this a Ramon move, güey. What el compa Chapo did is literally named the Ramon move. So guess who originated this move, güey? So I don't understand why he's upset when he was all fucking pissed and we're like, yeah, Dick, we know. That's called the Ramon move.
I'm like, what? What are you
Remember when
about?
Ramon, este way was there when fucking Ramon did it to us, when he originated that movida?
Yeah.
He goes, oh, let me just go talk to these guys real quick. And nunca regresó, güey.
That sucks that Call of Duty puts you on blast like that.
Yeah, but that was it was pretty fun like that.
That's
We were up
called
to like,
networking, bro.
we were up to what, 2 a.m?
Algo así, güey.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Man.
Festejando.
Yeah,
güey.
festejando and then just fucking having a good time and just, I don't know, it was a good vibe, dude. It was a good accomplishment.
I bought the PlayStation to play with you guys, and it ended up just being my YouTube fucking
YouTube
to
box.
start up YouTube. I mean, fuck.
Mames. Well, ahí andamos,
I
güey.
don't even use it for anything else, but just go on YouTube.
Yeah,
and
there's a
Netflix.
shitload of updates if you haven't updated.
I haven't updated it. Where
Update it
been a
because
long
it's
time.
going to take a while.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I was off for like 3 weeks. And then when I came back, dude, it took almost an hour to fucking do an update.
Yeah, more than 3 weeks, güey. Fuck. I think it's un chingo, güey.
I haven't been with you guys for a while.
Yeah.
Man. I haven't even opened it. And fuck, I don't even know where. But it's fun, way. I remember when we were trying to figure out the stadium where it was pretty cool.
No, pues estas otras, now that this other shit's opening up, boy, you
Yeah.
would like that because
Really?
it was literally a whole puzzle, way. You have to find.
A phone.
Well, the first one that opened was you just had to find a key, way. You randomly, por ahí, te encuentras una llave and you go open up this vault or a bunker. The next one, fucking Chapo came in, fucking antier or something, into the little chat when we were playing. He's like, pinche, like out of breath and fucking medio agüitado, pero like excited. It was like a weird fucking emotion. He's like, bro, you can open another one, pero es un pinche desmadre. I've literally been at this for fucking 9 hours. Had to go on YouTube and learn fucking Russian because you got to decode a fucking Russian message. So you have to find like a phone that gives you, there's 2 dudes talking in Russian. And then it gives you a code in Russian and like the 3-number code in Russian.
Yeah.
So you have to figure out the 3 numbers in Russian and then go to those 3 different spots on the map that correspond with that number way. And then once you do that in order, you open up this other bunker way.
It's crazy, way, because I saw one of my fucking like suggested videos the other day on YouTube was these guys that said this is a game that won us $100,000 or something. I don't know. They were part of some kind of Call of Duty contest, and so I got interested because I was like, let's see what kind of players are winning $100,000. Jesus Christ, bro, that thing was ridiculous. The way these guys were fucking, like, you swore these dudes were fucking Navy SEALs, way. It's fucking crazy, bro. These guys,
robots, way.
These guys were on it, and I kind of, from what you guys, I gathered from what you guys told me about collecting money and all that shit, I kind of understood a little bit of what was going on. But I was like, fuck, dude, I don't know how they would shoot people that I would unpack all my load there and not even fucking crazy.
Would you unpack your mega load?
I'll pack my mega load on them and don't even reach their back.
No, we don't play like that.
No, we try to avoid conflict.
No.
But see, those guys are in another level, dude. It's fucking crazy, bro. Like the way they strategize with each other and the way like I don't know, dude. It was just insane to watch.
But it looks crazy because they go fucking super fast too. No way, I'm not
Jesus, bro.
Like they literally just like snap at people, te matan. Next one.
Even like when they used the cash to buy like weapons and shit, everything was like fast, and I was just like,
they already know 2 button pushes here, 2 button pushes here.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, dude, these guys are out of control, and they looked like they were wearing skinny jeans.
Well, I mean, when you're playing for that kind of money, way.
Yeah, no, I'm sure the competition's pretty stiff, where.
Yeah, because el compa Chapo's the one was fucking like really giving me the lowdown on that the professional gaming way. There's a lot of fucking money, way. I'm not puedo llegar a ese nivel. I don't got those fucking reactions anymore. Pero
No, pues ya fallan, way. I mean, and you're on the computer a lot, way. ¿No te duelen los ojos on the game and the computer?
For a while, when I was doing a lot, like me echaba a log at a fucking day on the computer doing fucking work. Or fucking, a veces ponía el pinche, well, a lot of time I put YouTube or something on one side. Yeah, I started getting fucking headaches, way. Started de nada, ver los pinches, those yellow lentes, the fucking, that you see in the magazine or whatever, in the fucking advertisement que te sale. It helped a little bit, way, but no los uso.
I have some blue light ones that I use because when I work at night, I don't know if it's just in my head, where it's just a research, but apparently it blocks the blue light, and then so your circadian rhythm doesn't get all fucked up.
Oh, I have a filter on mine for that way on the computer.
But yeah, I've noticed that my eyes started hurting a lot, where just fucking being on the computer, where and it's fucking and then you slouch. I have to wear my posture thing again because I started slouching with it because it's all fucking, I don't know, where it's crazy.
Well, now I stopped using the lentes. Well, it's because también feel like abuelito, way, with the lentes, way.
Yeah.
Pero now I used to wear glasses, so it was awkward. Pero what helped me, way, is que fucking now that the fucking chiquillos there all day, they're there all the fucking time. So it's like I get a fucking break every 5 minutes from the computer.
That's good.
Every 5 minutes you need a snack. Every 5 minutes you need a sandwich. Every 5 minutes fucking...
Someone's stuck somewhere.
Yeah, something did someone, and someone said something, and someone slapped someone. And
But that's because you have your kids there. Way I'm sure if your kids weren't there, you're so focused on it that you stay...
That's what I'm saying. Before
4 or 5 hours later, you're like, Jesus, fuck, it's already 5 hours later.
Yeah, sometimes I had to go check in on Fernie. I was just out de vivo el cabrón.
I ordered those pinche lentes like a little bit after Christmas, somewhere in January, way. So right before todo el desmadre, way. Y ya, I haven't used them porque te digo, after with the quarantine y eso, I don't need them, way, porque pinche chiquillos give you fucking break every 5 minutes, way.
That's awesome, way.
Pero yeah, my head was already starting to hurt. That was something new, way. I've never got that. I used to sit ahí todo el pinche día, way.
Yeah, pues es que ya estamos, you're already ruqueando, way.
Estamos en the rucayos.
No, yeah, I started fucking on the browser, you know, you can make the text a little bigger, way. Yeah, ya lo llevo más grandecito, way.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
My subtitles on my TV are a little bigger now.
Yeah.
I got so used to subtitles, way.
Yeah, I can't. Like, I can't deal without them.
I mean, I just get them because me enoja when they don't translate properly sometimes.
That's
not what he fucking said.
Why are you stressing yourself out, way?
Like, Jesus, who are they hiring for this fucking job? Like, I could do that job. That's not what he said. And
I already went the other way. I used to fucking be como este güey que todo con pin. Si tienes subtitles, ponle, güey.
I like them, yeah.
Pero I started noticing que now I was reading I got to that point where I was reading the subtitles and not looking at the fucking movie or whatever. Yeah. So I turn them off now, güey.
Yeah, no, it's...
y si no les entiendo, pues no les entiendo, güey.
It's funny because like when they play music, it says dark, ominous music.
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, that's pretty dark, ominous music.
And then...
the one that describes everything for the hearing impaired or whatever, that one's fucking
dark,
good.
Dark, ominous music.
What was there's one where they're doing sexy times. It has what does it say?
Sexy times?
Moaning voices or moaning tones or something like that.
You know what I was thinking the other day? Because I've been reading a lot on like music and writing more and just getting more into it. And I was thinking like how crazy that the porno sound has always been bow chicka bow wow. That's always been like when people talk about porn and they want to make a song. Mm-hmm. It's common that's the one that they go to. But like, where did that originate from?
The 70s porn, my friend.
Yeah, but that's a riff that somebody fucking that somebody made that.
It would have to.
They made it for porn, probably.
It might have been the same guy or the same band for all the porn. You know,
there was probably a go-to guy in the valley, way.
And then
a session player in the valley. But it's funny that a riff that like that. It's always a bounce bow. You're like, oh shit. It's one of those things where that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, and you associate it right away. You hear that, like, oh shit, this is gonna get good right now.
I mean, you don't hear it that much anymore. I think you kind of date yourself if in the contents of like talking about porn, you start going bow chicka bow. I think people are like that's like.
You think that los millennials don't know?
I don't think so. Way.
How about the zine?
I think that's our generation.
I mean, if the millennials don't know about it, the Zen.
I think our generation is like the last one to fucking.
Well, we're the fucking last ones. I think they had to figure out the fucking cable way where está todo borroso. Oh shit! I think I see something.
Oh, that's a nipple. That's a nipple. Oh,
is
no,
that a chile? What is that?
Yeah, the porn. Yeah, the fucking news. Oh, yeah, that was terrible.
The snow. The fucking. Yeah, the fucking, ¿cómo se dice? Not censored.
Yeah, there's something, they call that something.
The blocked fucking channel, whatever it was.
I remember the fucking green and red lines, but you swore there was a titty.
Yeah.
It's probably the dude's butthole. You're over here jacking off to his butthole.
Pinche ojo acá a la izquierda, la boca a la derecha. Like, wow.
You're jacking off to his butthole and you're thinking it's a titty.
They don't know the struggles, bro.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Yeah, the fucking struggles.
You know, our generation's kind of screwed up, I mean, because of that.
Or back when fucking...
You think so? Why?
I don't know.
Back when HBO used to fucking put softcore after 10 or 11.
The Skinamax. Yeah, see, even that. Skinamax is still something that I don't know a lot of people would understand.
Skinamax, you only had it because after 8 o'clock, es cuando salía lo bueno.
Era como las 10, güey, ¿no?
No, era las... Well, you know what? Because we used to have the Eastern channel. So a las 8, güey.
el que, for the articles. he was in a different time zone.
In case you missed the Instagram live way.
Fernie and I, we used to watch this. What was it? The
right away. Fernie and I don't. No,
you guys used to watch sexuals together.
Don't bring me up in this one.
No. Hey.
Don't add me to this shit, way.
Fernie and I used to watch Sex Urbano.
Sex Urbano.
That was a good
Sex
one.
Diaries, or wasn't it Sex Diaries, or was
no
Sex Urbano. It was like they would go to like South America,
Colombia.
Yeah, but remember right before we went to Peru, they had the Peru episode.
I don't remember.
No.
Yeah, nice dragging you into it. You used to watch Sex Urbano juntos, güey?
I don't have that memory that you.
I don't know. You guys saw a Peru episode together?
I don't know where you guys were roommates, so it all makes sense.
I don't know. But you guys were hanging out all day sometimes.
Me and Fernie used to. Oh no, me and.
No, but remember that show de los two que era un British y un American guy? These que they were like attack.
Strike Back. Strike Back, no?
Was it Strike Back?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like one of those 24, but this was like the...
Strike Back? Yeah.
Fucking 24 con pinche tetas, güey.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, it's like every other mission. It was
definitely a dude show, güey.
Yeah, almost every, like... Not even every mission, just every other scene. Fucking one of those guys was throwing down the ponle, way.
No shit, bro.
Yeah, and even their sergeant or their colonel or their major or their captain, and this British lady, fucking guapetona, way.
Oh man, you know when I was a kid, way, you know who was like fucking super hot to me? Like Elvira, way.
Oh,
no, we talking about Elvira, way.
Jesus, bro, I remember.
I don't think you got any argument there.
No argument here.
She was kind of sexy, like very flirtatious.
I liked. So here's the other one. I really liked her humor.
Yeah.
Her humor was just like, it was one-liners. It was cheesy.
Right away, her humor, the articles.
Both of her humors in the front were to su pechonalidad.
Well, someone in the Instagram live way about the articles said fucking the articles of fucking the no articles of clothing. That's
a good one.
Or the lack of articles of clothing.
That was a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's pretty witty, man.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, but no, La Elvira was one of those coming to age moments.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
No, pinche esa mujer ya tenía algo.
Yeah.
Right away.
I wonder what it was.
And then we talked about this at length before when Elvira.
Nothing wrong with bringing Elvira up again.
Ya que trae fucking el fierrito acá, güey. I don't know. Skinamax and sus libretas allá.
It's not really sexual.
No.
Todos calladitos, güey.
Just like, Elvira.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Elvira.
But see, nowadays, kids, I mean, you go on Instagram where you could see fucking, if even on Instagram, they get more content than we ever got anywhere, really. Where I mean,
that's true.
They don't fucking 18 or over. Where you could just have a kid could have an account with a stupid meme as a profile pic, and he could go all over those fans only. We've seen them, fans only pages or whatever, only fans, whatever they're called.
No, I haven't seen them.
Shut up, bro.
He has one
right away.
You're the one that showed me them, way. Like check this out, bro. Look, they have their Twitter right here. Look. So what I'm saying is like
burned way. As fucking burned your machine way.
What I'm saying is, as easily as we went through the feed and saw free content, a kid can do the same thing, right? I mean, and they have access to so much shit now, way that I feel like, even though we feel like we didn't have that much access to things, I still rather have that childhood than to have just the possibilities of like too much content.
It's a lot, way. Porque there's no Instagram kids, way.
No, right?
You know,
maybe they should do that, man.
Está cabrón, way. Well, no, yeah, but the kids are going to go to the regular one, way.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're saying, even if they check you and they go fucking
they don't monitor
Instagram or Twitter. One of them says, Facebook. This is a fucking mature content.
Yeah.
You have to push the little button that you're 18.
Oh.
It's just a little button, way. You just go, I'm 18. You know, like what are they going to do? No.
Shit, I can't press that button. I'm not 18.
There's a lot of kids that I've seen, just the circle that is around me, where it's like secret Instagram pages that the parents don't even know about.
Yeah.
That they're like, look, dude, this girl's 12. Look at her Instagram. I'm like, damn, her parents don't know? They're like, no. I'm like, fuck, dude. So if that's going on within the circle that I'm in, I'm sure widespread, there's a lot of kids that have secret accounts without their parents even knowing what they're doing on social media, way.
It's fucking crazy, man.
I mean, shit, bro.
No, ni quiero saber what I'm going to get into then, way. Fucking with fucking kids, way.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Eso está cabrón, güey.
Está cabrón.
It's difficult being a kid around this time, but también it's going to be a little bit challenging being a parent también.
Fucking for kids, they're probably loving all that shit, way.
No, yeah, but I mean, now
for parents is a fucking nightmare, way.
Yeah. Shit. Don't worry about it, Fernie. You still got some time, bro.
I don't know, man.
It goes by quick, man.
It seems like it gets fucking younger and younger, way. I just start getting into shit.
Hey, let me ask you this, way, because obviously I have no experience in this. Do you guys still think about like a quinceañera for girls, like in the future, or is that something that's not really talked about anymore?
For me, way, I mean, I've thought about it, but I mean, I don't feel like it's going to be my choice, way.
So it's like a tradition.
I don't like that. I don't like the tradition in general, way. But I mean,
because you know the real purpose of it, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't.
But so you won't change your views, like we talk about.
I mean, my view's my view, way. Pero I mean, to quiere ella and my girl fucking wants to do it también for her. I'm not gonna put up a.
But you think you ever feel like you just say, all right, well, it is what it is, because obviously you're talking about the origins of it, where you're basically saying that your little girl's ready for marriage and shit. Are you gonna be able to like just leave that behind and just think of it like how many people just think of it now as just a party? It's not really like.
But I mean, at least for me, way. I mean, for me, it's hard to separate from that way, because why else would you celebrate that big, that expensive, pinche wedding style way, a 16th birthday way or a 15th birthday? I mean. What other relevance does that age have to throw something that big? Yeah, no, I mean, so you can't really separate it. Way it is what it is. Porque if you take away the other part of it and just say tradition, then that's the tradition way. Without that tradition, there's no point to fucking have this big ass fucking semi wedding for your fucking daughter when she turns 15 or 16. Way. Because the whole thing that makes that age supposedly special is que that was the age where you're fucking ya la estás vendiendo off.
But so what are the people saying that are for it? What is their argument?
I don't know what the fucking argument for it is. They just love parties.
I don't think there is an argument. They just enjoy it's como dices, es una tradición. They don't know what the origin of the tradition comes from, and if they do, they pay no attention to it. Mm-hmm. Pero, es el desmadre, es el party, güey. Es donde es como... Fucking the family, the vecinos, los conocidos are expecting this party already.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where, well, so-and-so got one, right? I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, like the other daughter, the older one, tampoco no quería una, way, and then she went and she participated in one, and then all of a sudden she wanted one, way, and you're like, but Dick, you're already 15.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? So we had to do a 16. Remember, we did a 16 for her.
It was a fun one.
Pero it was smaller and fucking, pues ya te pasó this shit you plan with time. Now you're telling us we let the...
Yeah.
Pero she was determined que no quería, que whatever, no le importaba until she was part of one. And so they like that whole pinche party and everybody. It's a huge ass fucking fiesta for the kids. Mm-hmm. So they don't, I mean, for them, it's a whole other experience. But for me as a parent, pues, I can't separate that tradition from the party, pues.
I mean, I think if I was a parent, because I see everything, I always see the money aspect of it. Like, if my girl wants to go on a trip or we want to do something, before I even start getting excited, before I even start fucking getting really motivated for it, I have to think financially. How am I going to pull this off? So that's how I start dissecting things, where it's like the financial aspect of it.
Pues el
this is going to be expensive. What the fuck? For what?
But the financial part of it también, it's like a wedding way. Mm. As soon as you go puede decir al caterer or the cake people or the venue, whatever, as soon as you go birthday, they're like, oh yeah, fuck you. Well, a ver, this price. Oh, espérate. ¿Tú quinceañera? Oh shit, let me put away these prices.
Yeah, it's different.
It's a premium for fucking, oh, she's 15? Oh, that's a quinceañera. No. Let me bring out the quinceañera prices.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, all the prices jumped up, way.
Yeah.
Just like when you say fucking wedding, oh shit, that's another paper way.
Yeah.
Prices fucking skyrocket, way.
I always wanted to buy one of those halls, way, because as a kid, you're always trying to, when you have like that, I've always had like that entrepreneur kind of shit, even though I never really, I mean, I had a few little things going on, but I've always wanted a hallway. I've always figured, you get a hall, you rent it. I mean,
this sounds familiar. Wait, remember?
You don't have to really decorate it much. Like, people come in with their own people to decorate.
El otro compa también had the same dream, like I used to work with.
But I don't know. I wonder if it's really profitable nowadays, to have a salon.
I don't know now.
I mean, they still have all the quinceañeras. They still have all these fucking parties.
Do, yeah.
I mean, the raza, I'm sure fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, you would have to get that hall and the raza community, or like, promote it for the raza, because that would be your major business. Because you know that the raza likes to throw quinceañeras.
You gotta know what you're fucking selling, man.
Yeah, they like to throw their weddings, or they like to throw their fucking...
Because there's that cautionary tale I've told you before of some fucking dude we knew that went halfers with like his primo on some bar. His primo worked at, and the primo already knew what this bar was. Way it was like a little paisa bar, the little fichera ladies fucking hanging out to fucking que se motiven a comprar más drinks los señores.
Mm-hmm.
He knew what this bar was, pero his primo del compa del pinche vato we knew wanted to fucking, like, he had it ready in his mind when he fucking bought it with his primo that he wanted to fucking do this. I want to do this. He wanted to make it more fucking club ambiente, más loungy, El pinche primo was like, no, güey, we don't even have to do all that. It already makes money aquí, así como está, güey.
Ya tienen clientela.
So this vato a huevo fucking try to keep implementing things and started losing money. Because then they pushed away the fucking paisitas. Mm-hmm. And eventually su cousin was like, no, you know what? I got enough to buy you out, güey. You don't know what you're doing. Where you want to make this something that it's not. Mm. It like the location we're at doesn't work for what you want. Way you don't. So you got to know what your purpose is, like what your niche is or whatever.
Yeah.
El ostión azul.
So like if you get one of those pinche venues, estás in HP way, you're too bougie for quinceañeras way.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're definitely right way. I feel a lot of that business is word of mouth también, no way. Like somebody has a quinceañera and they go. And then they see and they're like, oh shit, I want to have it here. Like they had it here, I want it here. Yeah. It's a lot of competition también. That's how I always felt with like even like weddings and shit. Weddings and like fucking quinceañeras. I always felt like it was like a show way. Like this is what I afforded for my family.
That's exactly what it is though. Pero también at the same time, somos un poquito descarados because we want to throw a big fucking party and we know we can't do it. That's when we get the padrinos.
Yeah.
Like, hey, help us throw this party.
Sponsor my event.
Literally sponsors.
Yeah.
That's what they should be called, sponsors.
They should be called, that's what it translates.
Hey, you want to sponsor the beverages? Yeah, you're going to sponsor the barbacoa one.
And that's the thing, though. It's like, and the whole, I guess the whole aspect of it is your name goes on the invitation, padrino de bebidas, padrino de comida.
And it's also a show, hey, well, I'm the padrino of bebidas, and I got this expensive tequila.
But I'm the douche that gets all pissed when they ask me
to be a padrino.
Yeah, I've been a fucking some kind of padrino for at least 2 or 3 way, pero at least two of them way. They were like, hey, way, ya te apuntamos over here to be a padrino for fucking the
no
drinks
choice.
Or whatever. Yeah, no. The fuck fuck, wait? I don't want to sponsor that shit, wait. What the fuck? No mames, wait.
That shit, yeah.
Why you sign me up for that shit, wait?
I mean, just how much money was spent on the 100th episode on the alcohol, wait.
Shit.
And that was like a small
No padrinos there,
No padrinos there.
That's no padrinos.
No padrinos there.
No padrinos, wait. And that's just I thought it was a relatively small event.
But remember, like in our times, like growing up, the padrino de limousine way. I'm like, who the fuck needs a limousine?
It's all the show,
you want to go big for your fucking...
It's a show, yeah.
Pero te digo, what besides that tradition makes that age special, way that you would do something like that with limousines, pinche big dresses, hold fucking dance numbers and shit, way?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the time where they need to get a job and start paying rent. I mean,
it's just
since they want to be fucking adults already.
It's literally a party for the parents and to, como dice este güey, to show off. Mira, chécale, güey. Check out what we did. Do you see the free bar, putos?
I feel sorry. No, not feel sorry, but imagínate los que tengan like, 4 daughters.
Shit. I know a guy
One right after the other.
Shit. I know a guy like that, way. He right now he's going through some shit que se le está revelando mucho la hija, way. Like, it's crazy. Like, he was telling me some shit that she was doing that it's fucking shit that we didn't do when we were kids, way. Like, the thing they're getting away with right now is it's fucking... It's crazy, bro, the shit that goes on right now with kids, man.
Well, it's like you're saying, with all the outlets they have, way.
And somehow
all the secret accounts.
This kid fucking ended up running away, with some dude that she doesn't really know that well. And they were able to fucking go into her phone because she apparently left everything. And she has some of these text messages that were just like, Jesus Christ, way, like, fuck. And I could see as a parent, well, not me personally, but I could see how as a parent that would be like, you think your kid is a certain way. You think your kid, because we're all different with our parents, way.
Yeah.
And you think your kid is like this, and then there's another fucking world to how your kid is. And when parents catch that and they discover that, like, I can see as a parent, like, it's just like, what the fuck? Is this some fucking stranger that I don't know? Like, what is this? Who is this? It's
literally a stranger you don't know.
Who is this? And it's fucking one of those things where, like, I was like, man, dude, as a parent, I think that those are the times where, like, fuck, dude, you're fucking very disappointed. Because, like, I'm sure you're like, what did I do? Or,
yeah, we
gave you fucking everything. Like, you had everything. What the fuck? And that's a really, that's an honest kind of question. But, we're different, way. We're different right now. We're different. The conversation we have right now
is different.
It's different than when we were our parents.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But like we're adults and we're a little bit more tame. We know.
Well, no, I still talk shit around my parents. I mean, I don't curse at them, but I do curse. I do. We do throw those chistes colorados a lot. Yeah. So yeah. So whatchamacallit? There's still certain respect there.
Yeah.
But, it's a little bit more easy than it was growing up. But yeah, my parents, I don't know if they know about my creative magazines over there.
No, but I mean, it's I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like sometimes parents, they forget that they see us as their children, which is what we are. But they forget that we're a different person. Mm-hmm. We have different personalities. We like different things, and different things fucking motivate us or keeps us entertained than they do. And sometimes I feel like that's like not understood, way, because they still see us as their children, not as people, as a person that has different personalities, and as an actual person. No, that's my kid. That's my kid. But it's like that's also a person, way. But to see how this girl talks, where it's pretty crazy to think that there's
how old is it?
She's 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought she was like but I thought she was still like
we've had this discussion. She's 18, fucking.
But you know what set her off? And I feel like this is something I don't understand why kids that age, way, even in their 20s, I don't understand what the not paying rent shit is. Why don't they fucking pay rent? Why don't they want to pay rent? And this is what this started with, is because she wanted to already move with some dude she barely met, this and that. And they're like, okay, you know what? Why don't you start paying rent here? She has a car. They gave her everything. And everything was included. for $500 a month, which I don't think is anything, way. Because right now,
I'll take that deal.
right now, she
It's like the dude with the fucking
The
esclavo,
gold
right?
chain.
Bro, I pay fucking $350 or what?
So $600 of rent. I got a $600 rent apartment. They're like, whoa, really?
What is this?
But either way, that covers food, the car, insurance, that covers
Laundry,
everything.
power, gas.
And supposedly she talked to the dude and they think that's bullshit. So she left. But it's like, dude, you left some place where you could still kind of build your life, pay $500 a month. To what? You're going to get your own apartment? How much is that going to be? You think you're a fucking adult already?
It's because at that age, igual, como dices, güey, they've never paid rent. They've never paid bills. Como dices, le pagaron el carro. And they go out there, they're going to learn fucking que las cosas
But what's the whole deal with not paying rent, way? That's honestly something that I don't understand about this fucking generation.
No, it's not. You know what? No, hold on. I don't think it's a generation thing. I think it's the parents thing. Because the parents are the ones that need to start implementing that at a younger age. If you give them everything, of course they're going to expect
pay rent. Wait,
no, I know, but how are they going to pay rent if you're not? If the parent is not?
Oh shit! Dropped the mic. It's getting hot.
No, but you're enabling.
Se acercó y todo.
Ramon.
Yeah.
Your kid has a mentality that they can make it on their own. Why? Because they don't fucking pay rent. Because they don't understand what it is to fucking have bills. So I think it's a good lesson to teach your fucking kids to charge them rent. Because you're teaching them like, oh shit, maybe I can't live on my own.
What is the appropriate age to charge them rent? Once they get out of high school, or if they're still going to college and they're not working, what, you're going to force them to work?
If your fucking kid, and this is me, of course, right, but if your fucking kid has the latest fucking iPhone, the latest shoes, latest everything, and doesn't fucking pay rent, they need to pay rent. Because they think that life is easy, that their check, they can blow their whole fucking check on some shoes, and then what? How the fuck are you going to put gas? How the fuck are you going to, oh, my parents got it. No, dick, you need to fucking learn how to be responsible.
That's what I'm saying. I think it falls into the parents for not implementing this.
But I mean, it's because parenting is like a lot of other things in life where there's so many supposedly like approaches way. It's hard to say, oh, that way's right, or your way's right, or this vato's way's right. Because at the end of the day, como dices este way, your kid is like a whole other separate person than you know, way. And ponle que you made him pay rent. His other life todavía puede ser as fucking, she has a secret Instagram account, fucking, con todas las pinches sexy pictures, way, and you never know about it. Same thing, no paga rent, she might still have that fucking account, way. None of that, I don't think affects any of that way.
That's true. But you know what they were going to do is they weren't even going to pocket that rent. They were going to save it for her.
Yeah, for her. Yeah.
They weren't going to tell her. They were going to save the $500 a month. And then when she needed, whatever, she has 7-8 grand saved or whatever, just a number. But she missed out on that, and now it's just a fucking mess, man.
But yeah, you gotta teach him. Eso sí, you gotta teach him that there's that shit cuesta, pues, way. That shit has values and value.
What's appropriate age to give a kid or your child a fancy state of the art cell phone? You know?
See, that's a tough one, way, because I think all phones are state of the art now.
Well, no, yeah, but you can still get them. You can still get them.
You can get them one of those abuelito ones with fucking
they
tiles.
Have the flip phones
with those big ass numbers.
If it's for emergencies, if your whole thing is I want to be able to, so that they could contact me or they could call me or I could reach them, then you know what? You don't need to get them a fancy phone. You can give them a.
But here's the pedo too, way. Say you get them that fucking little flip phone, way, que only has a pantallita, way, no Instagram. You know, at some point they're gonna bring together some money and have a secret iPhone, way.
That's true, way. That's true.
They could, but I mean, either way, the kids are gonna fucking find a way. But if you start letting everything loose or letting everything be free with no responsibility whatsoever, like if let's just say 14, right? Let's just say age 14, you get them a phone, right? Yeah. Okay. ¿Sabes qué?
Age 14 is fucking old
that's
now.
Too old, way.
Well, okay, I'm just throwing that out.
See 7-8-year-olds with iPhones, way.
You're thinking fucking like 1920s over here again.
But why do they have them? Why do they have them so young?
Because parents want to keep tabs on them.
Here's the thing.
They want to know where they're at, I guess.
I brought this up one time, and I guess fucking, since fucking no está en este environment, I understand, way. Pero there were, I brought it up that fucking parents now are making like little contracts with like other parents and like in a classroom so that everybody's kind of on board, way, que we're not going to give our fucking kids cell phones in this class until they're fucking 10 or whatever way. Because as soon as que ven and fucking they're in 6th grade or 5th grade or whatever, oh, pues such and such has a fucking iPhone and such has an iPhone. Half the class has an iPhone way. Your argument looks like shit way.
But that's the same with like the quinceañeras. Oh, well, they had a quinceañera. I want one. It's always the same.
Oh, they got the Jordans.
That's what I'm saying.
Or they got this, or
so
they got
there
that
was
backpack.
there's a little trend going, and now the parents, even it sounds kind of douchey, and even like when you read articles and you see interviews with people who are doing this shit, there's a lot of parents that fight back like, what the fuck, I'm not signing this shit, way. I'm going to give my kid whatever I want. You're not going to tell me what to do with my kid. Pero finche, all they're trying to do is trying to fucking, you know, vamos a ponerlos de acuerdo que our class, you know, they're going to be together for fucking so fucking many years like in the class. Vamos a ponerlos de acuerdo now that we won't start buying them cell phones before they're 8 or whatever, or before they're 10.
That sounds crazy when you say that.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. He's saying 14. 14 is like...
But I was
like, okay, so
it's
let's just say
not even realistic
at
anymore.
age 10, right? At age 10, you get them cell phone. And if you get them the state-of-the-art, the latest iPhone or whatever, that's your deal. At the end, you're the parent and you just got bullied or you just got peer pressure to get them that. Fine, I get it. But at the same time, ¿sabes qué? I'm going to get you this, but you know your allowance? You're going to give me for the cell phone. You're going to pay for that cell phone.
Yeah.
You know?
But how are they going to pay for it if they're 8?
Well, that's Domingo. You give them an allowance and they have to give you.
There's issues with Domingo también, güey.
With who?
There's all kinds of fucking studies that they've done about fucking... there's studies for both sides. But I'm saying there's an argument for both sides of whether allowance is good or whether it's bad.
What's the cons of an allowance, güey?
But ahorita no me acuerdo, but I'm saying... It goes back to what I was saying before. We all say, oh, you should parent this way. You should parent this way. And you can fucking go online and find studies for all the angles way that say cons and negatives way. So, because it's just there's no right way. You can't say for sure if I do it this way, esto va a pasar.
Well, you know what? And you might be right because obviously we grew up with either Domingos or we grew up with allowances or whatever. And when we got into some money, we fucking splurged it.
Yeah, we did.
Splurged it, you know. So I can't say that we got it right or they did it right with us, but somehow along the way, I'm sure you can figure it out because you're not just going to give them money to give them money. They have to do chores around the house. They have to pick up the room. They don't pick up the room, they don't get an allowance for that. If they don't do their homework, if they don't do, take out the trash or whatever allowance that they have to do, they don't get it. And at the end of the month, if they don't have money to pay for the cell phone, guess what? Boop, take it away. You got to show them that consequence because or else they're like, oh, fuck.
Pero when you're doing, ponle just thinking about it, way. So how much allowance are you giving them, way? If they're 8, like you're saying,
you give them $1 a chore.
Okay, so entonces ¿cuánto te dan para el cell phone? They pay the bill at $20?
The amount is not the actual amount is not important. It's the fact that they have to give that.
You could charge them $5.
Yeah, you could charge them $5.
It's
just something to get them knowing that they have to pay for that.
But at some point they're not gonna. I don't like it. It's possible they're not gonna correlate it porque. Okay, say you're giving them $20 a fucking week. Le estás cobrando los $5 for the cell phone. In their head, eventually it's going to process. Well, I get $15 a fucking every Friday. If I do all my chores, I get $15. They already subtracted the $5 that you're saying you're charging them because they're too young to understand that concept. Way I would understand. Si como dices at 14, ponle. Where they kind of they start grasping that concept a little better, it makes more sense, way. Or when they get their job, way, hey, way, tu paga tu internet, tu paga tu cell phone.
Yeah, but when they get their job, it's not going to be difficult.
But now the money's not coming from you. It's coming from a job that they have to fucking look at, okay, my chequecitos, ponle like $250 for working a couple hours, $250, and I got to give my parents fucking $70. Ahora les está doliendo.
But, dude, I mean, it's reality, though. I mean, that's exactly what it's going to be.
I'm saying
you could actually even lessen
I'm saying the difference between the money coming from an actual job and chores.
Yeah, but chores is one thing. This is from the house. This is the things that they have to do. Eventually, it's just going to become second nature to them. And even when they get out, when they leave the house or whatever, this is going to really be set in them.
I think it's important to start at a young age, where you can't just throw somebody at 14 all this shit. They're going to be like, well, fuck you. Because I think that's already too late. I mean, not too late, but it's going to be more difficult to implement kind of a flow in the system than when they're kids. Where I mean, I started working, my first paycheck I got when I was 14, working for the city, cleaning the streets. And I can 100% tell you that I gave everything to my fucking mom, dude. Mm-hmm. I didn't keep anything because I don't know. I just saw my mom struggling and I felt like my dad's not doing shit. I felt like even at that young age, I felt like it would be fucked up for me to use it for myself.
But my first, did you get a domingo, right?
No, I didn't get domingo.
No, I wouldn't get domingos from them. What it was is like, it wasn't a constant domingo, but we would get sometimes when my dad remembered or when it was like every other week when the paycheck nos daba que $5. I'm like, ahí para que compren nieve, para que hagan lo que quieran con eso. We would save. No, my sister would save it. I wouldn't.
But I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. What bills did you pay with those $5 que te daban?
It was, but I didn't have a cell phone. We didn't have a Nintendo.
But I'm saying later. There were still bills.
There were still bills, but I didn't have those luxuries. Now, if they were like we've talked about it before, my parents never taught me how to balance a paycheck. Neither did school. My parents didn't teach me how to. They might have tried, but I just never took it on how to balance. How to save my money.
But you're missing what I'm saying, Wade.
But I get what you're saying, Fernie. But the point is that you're more teaching them a lesson as to. I think you implement that when the kid doesn't appreciate shit, when the kid thinks that everything needs to be given to them. That's when you implement those things, and that's the point. The point is not that there's bills to pay. Like if I had and I'm obviously talking as a non-parent, but I feel like if I had a kid, I would fucking try to implement that if I feel like the kid's fucking not appreciating shit, then that's when I feel like I should be the one to teach him a fucking lesson that, wait, no, dude, this isn't as easy as you think it is. Like, you have to help. But if the kid is humble and the kid is a nice kid, I'm not going to be a dick as a parent and be like, dude, you have to pay me fucking rent. When the kid's fucking humble and I can clearly see that the kid's not asking for luxurious shit, that he or she is happy with what they have. Why am I going to be a dick parent and be like, you got to fucking pay me your allowance? But if it's a little asshole kid that fucking thinks that shit's fucking easy, no, fuck that.
But es que that's the, ¿cómo te lo explico, Lil? Like we're saying, if the little kid is a little shit already, como dices, then essentially, no, then you already fucked up.
Yeah.
You already fucked up.
It's a little too late.
If you got to, that's not late, but I'm saying you already fucked up.
Yeah, well, it's going to be harder.
But what my point, what I was making, I'm not even arguing how I would parent. I'm just arguing
in general
the conversation. Mm-hmm. Pero like I said, cuando le daban su domingo, there are still bills, and they could have still said, all right, we're going to give you $5, pero sabes que los debes tú for whatever pendejada to teach you, como dices, the value of money. You didn't need that for you to learn the value, because I'm pretty sure all of us, at least más o menos, entendemos the value. Maybe not balance a checkbook, but I'm saying, okay, pero lo que sí se acuerda este güey es que fue a darle duro at 14, fucking for the city, clean the streets, whatever he said, and having to give it to his mom.
Yep.
He remembers that because that money's coming from an outside source that he had a job that way, as opposed to doing chores for money.
But here's the other thing. Here's the other thing.
Point, yeah.
No, but here's the other thing. Esteban saw that because he saw his mom struggle. Mm. That was the other key factor. If his mom didn't struggle, if his dad, everything, I don't know, it would have been a different story. Maybe Esteban could have pocketed that money.
Then he probably wouldn't have had that job at 14.
That's what we're saying.
So but that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't think it's so much the fucking that we're saying dale su pinche su domingo so he can pay for his cell phone. There's something else bigger going on than that little factor.
But now you're just holding on to domingo because the other option.
I'm just saying for your chores to give them.
Chores, Yeah. Like, okay, so if they do their chores, they do their part. You're already showing them responsibility that this action gives this consequence. Type of deal. When they start working, they're already going to get used to it. The fact that they're going to get taxed, that their hard work is going to get, that money that they get is not going to be off for them. They have to take care of responsibilities. So I believe that if you show them or teach them at a young age, these are your chores and this is what you get. If you don't meet these chores by when it's got to do, then you're going to be short, and this is what these are the consequences to it. You still have to pay your cell phone bill. If you don't pay it, we're going to take it from you. And if you want to get this type of treat or this type of toy or this type of shoe or whatever, this is, where it comes from. Because you could buy it for them. Of course you're going to buy it for them. But you want to show them the value, because how many times did you get a sweater or a backpack and then lost it the next day?
But I'm saying, even if you're getting money for toys, you're still going to lose that sweater. No, you're still going to lose that backpack.
I think you're going to be a little bit more conscious about it, because now you're like, fuck.
You're making a lot of assumptions. What I'm saying is, you want to teach them the value of money, but it doesn't necessarily have to be through chores, money, and then bills.
I think it was more responsibility than money.
Well, no, value, the value.
No, the responsibility.
The shit's worth things in shit te cuesta.
I mean, it's fair to say that he's making assumptions, but there's also a fair argument in saying that if you paid for this phone, you're going to take care of it more than if they gave it to you, because te está costando pinche feria, güey. Te está costando, you're working for it and you paid for it, so you're going to take care of it more than if somebody gave it to you. If you're giving everything away, I mean, you don't appreciate the house you're fucking in, because you don't fucking pay rent. Like, I'm expected to have my own bedroom. I'm expected to have my fucking food there. None of this is appreciated. Way.
But at what age would you start charging them rent?
If I see them with fucking new fucking laptops, new everything, new fucking $300 fucking headphones, they have to fucking pay rent.
But that's what I'm saying. At that point, that's what I was saying earlier. At that point, yeah, they're understanding this more way. They can process all this. When you're talking about, como dices este way, their phone at 8, they don't really process it. I think as we're talking about it, like they're gonna.
No, well, 8-year-old is different.
But that's what I'm saying. Ya que están, como dices tú, even at 14, when you had your pinche jale.
Yeah.
That, I think that connection to money, I see when you're doing a job outside your house, that you have to go on to, like I have to be there at 8 and I have to be there to 12 or whatever, and do a jale and come back with money and get a cheque. It like imprints más.
But I think we're talking about different stages, because I'm talking about more of like already implementing. You have
young
to pay.
Adult.
Ramon's talking more of like teaching them the value of what it is to earn and maybe put aside. If you want to buy a toy, there's plenty of fucking people that do it, right? If you want to buy a toy, save your money.
And I'll pay you. I'll give you the other half, but you have to raise this much,
or get some grades, or give them something like an incentive.
Yeah, the responsibility factor for it. Because
so I feel like Ramon, where he's at, it's not really pay rent. It's more teaching them a lesson, right?
Yeah.
Pero por decir like the toy one, that también another example there. Por lo que te digo, in most cases, pues ponle que I would give my fucking son, ponle whatever. What I don't know what the fucking thing would be a week. Ponle Saturday le doy $10, whatever, or $5. Fucking, he collects $20 in a month. Dice, quiero este toy. I want this fucking fire engine, whatever. And lo llevo al pinche Target, whatever. He gets his fire engine. The problem there is, he paid for that fire engine. He's got that fire engine. Pero también ya le compré el pinche Woody, ya le compré el Buzz, ya le compré el puzzle, ya le compré el game. So in his head, he bought this fire engine, but I already have all these other toys. So even if I don't buy this fire engine, my parents are going to buy me these other 10 toys. Way. So that the message is I don't know if mixed, pero
well, you would hope that you stack up lessons that eventually create that imprint. Yeah. So it's like little things. I get what you're saying, but I don't think one thing is going to register. But if you keep piling things, I feel like eventually, maybe not all kids, but I feel like eventually it's just going to be imprinted that, okay, that's because of that.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's that simple. But the lessons you're saying, you got to stack them.
Yeah. I mean, como te digo, it's your kid and you're going to buy them stuff. And you're no vas a ser pinche tacaño como siempre. But I think starting at a young age to show them some responsibility, some hard work, earning, and then at the end they're going to be like, shit, do I really want the fire engine?
You're not wrong, way. I'm just saying it's hard to imprint that way when he buys a fire engine, but he already has 10 toys, way.
Yeah, because it could have been gifts.
Yeah, so like in his head, especially you're fucking ponle 6, 7, 8, in his head, I bought this fire engine, and they're gonna brag to todos pinche los abuelitos and mira, I bought this fire engine. But in their head, they already have a chingo of toys, way. The only thing that's different about that toy is they're going to brag that, I bought it with my money. And I've taken my kids to buy fucking shit. They have $5, it cuesta 20. And he still buys it. Todavía le da el pinche cashier. My daughter gives him her $5. And I fucking swipe my card for the rest or whatever. And she goes bragging around to everybody. I bought this with my money. Remember, Grandma, you gave me fucking $2 and Grandpa gave me $3? Chécale, güey. This is what I bought. in their head doesn't register que les costó más que eso, güey. Even though I told her, you only have $5, I'll put the rest. Like I explained to her, pero that doesn't imprint on her.
But, right now, but eventually, I'm sure.
Then it goes to what he says, the ladrillito.
It goes into that. Because let's not go too far. Like how you said it earlier, like, you know, if they buy this cell phone right here with their money and everything, they're going to take care of it more. Remember when we used to work?
Hold on. Maybe when they're older.
When they're older,
hold on.
Yeah.
Remember where we used to work at? Hold on.
Yeah.
Where we used to work at? What would they give us? They gave us a vehicle. They gave us tools. They gave us cell phones. How many of the guys would break their company cell phone? How many times would they they scratch the company vehicle or break their tools como que si no es nada because it's not theirs? You know, there's a difference.
It's like they say about the rental cars, way. Drive it like you rented it, way.
Yeah. You know, that's the thing. Drive it like you stole it, no?
Or drive, no, también, you haven't heard the one, drive it like you rented it, way? Porque no es tuyo. But I'm saying that's a saying in general, so everybody knows that shit, way. You don't have to fucking know the value of money now to fucking understand.
No, but the whole thing is like if you're giving your kid everything, yeah, le va a valer madre, no lo va a cuidar o lo que sea. If you show them, if they work for it and everything, there's going to be a little bit more of a value to it because they're like, you know what, I work for this shit.
Not only that, but I think it's going to be something that he or she's going to appreciate when they finally move out, where it's like they know. But if they're constantly given everything and then they move out, like, what the fuck, I gotta pay for this and that and that and that. Oh shit, this is
a hard lesson.
This is harder than it really is.
It's a hard lesson.
I'm not used to all this shit.
But I mean, all I'm saying is that the value of money doesn't necessarily have to be taught así como dices que at 8 you gotta fucking pay for your cell phone type of deal. Or even, I mean, there's different ways is all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, it's not just, I mean, I said 8. I mean, I was saying 14, but you guys were telling me 8 because at 8, you give them a cell phone and then, all right, so let's just say at 8.
I think there's kids in my daughter's class and she's in first grade, they have cell phones.
I don't think.
I'm not even fucking around.
I don't think I would give a 8-year-old a fucking $1,000 phone.
I don't think I'd give my daughter a quinceañera, but I'm probably going to be forced into it. Way, so
well, no. And I'm sure that you're going to get forced into it, but a lot of it's because it's not going to be because of you. It's going to be, like you said, it might be, the mija, it might be the grandparents, it might be the tias and the tios and everybody.
How would you handle if he or she comes up to you and says, well, why do I have this and then they have that? What are you going to teach them?
It depends on what kind of situation we're in.
He just gave you a situation.
No. It depends what kind of situation we're in. Well, you know what? Maybe because their parents make better money than we do.
But see, that's not a good lesson to tell them because now you're giving them a poverty mentality that they have less. Well, so you got to be very careful.
Well, that's why I'm not a dad.
No, I know, but you can't.
I thought you were a dad. I thought you had all the answers.
But you can't tell a kid that money that you guys don't have money. That creates a whole nother.
Well, why do they have
problem? Yeah,
you know what? I don't know why they don't, but I know why we don't. You know?
Yeah.
I know why we don't.
So why?
It's
because it's a tricky thing.
Well, ¿por qué fulanita de tal tiene esto? Pues porque fulanita de tal es, tiene más suerte, o a lo mejor fulanita de tal trabaja, o a lo mejor la fulanita hace esto, no sabemos. Pero si tú lo quieres, podemos trabajar a que lo consigas. But you're going to have to work for it.
But see, that's also very crucial, Ramon, is that we can't really take these moments too lightly because that also compounds into insecurity later on. So you got to be very fucking careful what you tell them. It's no joke.
I'm not a parent.
My 6-year-old
that's
daughter.
Why our pull-up game was strong.
Yeah, my 6-year-old daughter already asked me for a cell phone because people in her class have a cell phone. And
what do you tell her?
So how do you handle that?
Her biggest argument was pinche sister has a fucking cell phone.
Yeah.
When do I get mine? And I fucking to this day I still tell her, hey, wait, what do you think? Fucking, you think 20 is good? She's like, how about 18? I'm like, all right, 18 sounds good. I just let her tell me when she thinks she'll be ready, Wayne.
Okay.
And I give her a high number, so she gives me something in the middle.
Like, okay.
But she doesn't understand. At some point, I'm going to have the conversation for real that you're talking about, Wayne.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now, it's like it's a joke, but eventually I'm going to have that conversation for real, and you got to
Have you thought about how you're going to handle it? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Because I don't think our parents dealt with that, but not in the sense how parents nowadays are.
No, because a nosotros, oiga, ¿por qué? Porque, pues qué chingados. Yo no sé por qué, pero yo sé por qué tú no lo tienes.
They straight out, no, que no tenemos dinero para eso. And so it's like, okay, you're like already, all right, thanks, mom. I got to work on that when I'm 25.
¿Quieres comer o quieres pinche Nintendo?
Porque look at the también the older daughter, way. I'm pretty sure she never got a fucking allowance. And she's bien tacaña, güey.
Yeah, she is.
So she never got an allowance, güey. How did she learn to be tacaña and watch her money?
Maybe the situation of her growing up in a certain way.
But I'm saying that's exactly what I'm saying. It's not just what you're saying. You learn the value of money through doing this.
But does she help out with like bills and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
but I'm saying
no. Let me ask you.
That's semi-recent.
Okay, but was it on her behalf or was it because it was brought to her? Like, hey, you need to do this.
La neta no me acuerdo.
Or was it out of her will where she
was
says?
there resistance?
But I'm saying she's still tacaña with her money. Like if she's gonna buy something, she fucking thinks about it like fucking 20 times. Way pros and cons, like type of deal.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that means maybe she doesn't know the full value of money or how to handle the money.
Yeah.
But she knows más o menos que las cosas te cuestan. Like the cell phone.
Like us.
Like she'll see like the new Samsung one, and then the new one. She goes, "Oh shit, $1,000." Or let me see how much is the older one. Type of deal. So
dude, that's a good thing.
But again, I don't think she got her fuck. She didn't get allowance. So that's what I'm saying. You don't need allowance to teach those lessons.
So how do you think she learned that way? Like,
it could be environment, it could be,
and not only that, but
it could be circumstance.
Circumstances. It could be the way she was brought up.
That's what I was trying to say before. Doesn't necessarily have to be, I have to teach my child through allowance the value of money. The point is to somehow instill the value of money.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be through physical money or a physical exchange as long as they learn the value of money.
But this would be a baby step, though. This is one of the beginning steps for them to show them.
But I'm saying she didn't have that. Some families might do it the way you're saying. Some families, maybe it'll just naturally occur through the situation that you're in. Some families, maybe they'll teach it a different way.
There's no one step fits all.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
one size fits all.
But dude, that's awesome that she got to that point where
like this vato asked me, how am I going to have the conversation on the cell phone? Mm-hmm. I don't know the answer to this money one either way. I don't know if I'm going to do the allowance thing with this fucking estos dos otros chiquillos. I don't know if I'm doing the allowance. I don't know if
it's like a science project.
I'm not doing So I'm arguing the thing, pero la neta I don't know either way.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out I guess when I get there, way.
Let future Fernie deal with that one.
Hopefully you tell her the right thing, right?
Pero como dice este güey, this is delicate where you got to tiptoe.
Shit, bro.
Está cabrón, güey. Because by saying shit like your instinct that you said, way right away, I was like, como dices este way, fuck, no, you're triggering something else.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I
can't just
no. One thing, and let it be clear, I'm not a parent. I don't have my own child. I didn't have to go through this or going to go through this like you're going through it, right? My whole thing is, at 8 years old, I don't think I would give him a fancy phone. I'll give him a phone, but not a fancy one. Y si que porque, fulanita de tal or sotanito or whatever has this, well, you know what? That's them. You're getting this. You want it? You'll have it. No? Then fuck it. Type of deal.
Pero lo que te digo, at the same time, you already taught him, ponle que if I do this and this, I make this much money. Okay, I already give my parents this much money for my fucking, My flip phone me cuesta $5 al mes.
Yeah.
I can get an iPhone for $20 a month.
Yeah.
And I'm already getting $40. So they'll never know if I fucking spend my $20 on the secret iPhone.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
They would have
you
to
already showed them how to buy stuff.
Oh yeah, but they would have
You're already giving them money.
Yeah.
But they would have to open up an account.
I'm saying that the decisions aren't as easy as you make it sound with.
No, I mean, there's still some regulations and there's still some things.
Regulations?
Your kid.
You gotta be flexible.
Si tienes un hijo o una hija que they're smart, savvy, and they're gonna get whatever they're gonna want, they're gonna do it with or without, the restrictions or the fucking responsibilities or whatever that you're going through. They're gonna find a way. They always do. But it doesn't hurt to already start implementing some responsibility on them. If they want to have these, if they want to have what everybody else has, then you know what? You're going to have to do what most of the people go through.
I'm not saying you're wrong way. I'm saying you have to be a little more flexible and more thinking on your feet way than, como dices, just, I'm going to do this. Or I would do it like this. Because then you get into other shit like Esteban saying that by going this angle and then saying it this way, you're triggering something else, way.
Yeah.
You're building another ladrillito that tú ni cuenta te das, way.
Mm. And I think a lot of parents do that without even thinking, way. Because that's how they were parent. That's how their parents parent them. And so they just say things without really thinking that's going to affect them. But I mean, I've read studies like you about the impacts that telling your kid you don't have money, what that does to them in the future. As far as like their financial health, they're always gonna not always, but for the most part, that's like a hard lesson for them to kind of overcome, because they're always gonna have that poverty kind of mentality.
Yeah, that's something también that could go both ways. Way either they'll get that poverty mentality, or maybe instead they'll value money. Way, but you don't know which way it's gonna go, because that, como Esteban started in the beginning, that child is its own person. Way. So maybe they get the poverty mentality. Maybe they learn the value of money from the same lesson. With
yeah. So
it's hard to be like so stern and say this is how I think it is. Yeah. You gotta fucking kind of move with the ocean. Way. Está cabrón.
We'll leave it to the professionals. Way.
You know, I mean, to all the new parents, or to the up and coming parents, or to the already parents, you know,
just raise fucking kids that use their blinkers, please.
Yeah.
Even if they don't fucking pay rent, just have them use their fucking blinker.
As long as they fucking signal their turn, life will be better for everybody.
Yeah, tell them not to switch lanes with their phones in the steering wheel without a blinker.
No mames, way.
Hey, but I'm not a parent, so what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, me neither.
And previously, before quarantine, I would say que llegan a saludar, güey, pero not anymore, güey.
Oh, no, they can pueden saludar de lejos, así como.
No, but remember we talked about this, güey. Hey. There's the kids que fucking.
But the good thing about quarantine is, like, when you're with your chick or somebody, you could talk shit about people and they don't read your lips.
Like, read your lips.
You'd be like, look at this fucking asshole right here. Watch. You're talking shit in the store and nobody can read lips, güey.
And you're just like, nomás los ojitos te bailan, güey. You're like, este güey, ay, qué pinche mamón se cree. He lost 10 pounds y ya se cree flaco.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Shit. Well, I guess let's just wrap it up, dude. Yeah, antes de que este desmadre se ponga.
Yeah, we're gonna get in another debate about it.
Yeah, and then we're like, no, fuck you, puto.
Fuck you.
No, la tuya, güey.
No fucks were given.
That guy right there. That guy? No fucks given right there, man.
If I agree with you, we'd both be wrong, dude.
Shit. No mames, güey.
Well, fucking,
¿Qué te iba a decir? I forgot, fuck. My bad. I interrupted for no reason.
What's up, bro?
I forgot, wait. I was going to mention something.
Yeah, man.
Was it
before we start talking about the fucking kids parenting mamada?
Emails, Patreon.
My armpits are sweating already, bro.
Oh, I was going to have, we'll save it for the other. When did the graduation supposedly?
Well, it already happened.
They already started? Or
it was
supposed to happen?
Last Saturday.
Iba a ver si tenían unas pinche inspirational words, güey, pero...
Welcome to...
Because all these fucking... pobre fucking kids, no? But,
yeah. It's a tough one. It was pretty weird at our place. Not weird, but it was just like...
Oh, pues tú tienes the windows.
Yeah, we were supposed to last Saturday be up in at her school. It was her ceremony. It was supposed to be her ceremony, but we did a little something at the house, just us three.
Yeah, because I mean, ya que estamos like adults, you kind of for a moment you go like, what the fuck's the big deal, güey? Pero then when I was thinking back, I remember maybe you didn't look so much to the graduation ceremony, but like the graduation party, the fucking todo el desmadre before, the desmadre after, the fucking grand night shit, stuff like that, way.
Oh, the high school, yeah.
It's a lot of moments that I do remember, way.
And they were part of it.
A lot. And these all pobre kids are fucking missing all this shit, pero...
It's chalk it up to history now. They're gonna say, you know what? I was part of that era. I was, that whole shit that happened. I was there. That cabrón, güey. I don't know what to say. I mean, fuck. I mean, I didn't go to my grand night. I think I went to my prom, but I didn't go to my grand night. No tenemos dinero.
Oh, prom también.
No tenemos dinero. I didn't get my jacket or my ring. My class jacket or my class ring. Nothing like that either.
Shit, I got my graduation outfit from a thrift store, way.
That's the
white shirt with the khakis.
Oh, shit.
There you go. I was able to get the what is it, the cap and gown. But that was a pricey little
shit. They're not even going to have those memories, güey. The memories going to be chilling at home, way.
Yeah.
Or whatever you did. You have a graduation kid.
Yeah, but they eventually get good memories, way, and that'll just be something that good conversation. Oh, well, I graduated with the corona, bro. No shit, bro. How was that? But shit worked out, bro. Oh, cool, bro.
Fucking.
That's it.
I was taking fucking class in pinches calzones, güey.
Yeah.
Pinches tarantanas.
Class of corona, bro.
Clase de corona. Ya está cabrón, güey.
Ay, güey.
So, no se preocupen, güey. I think is what we're saying, no?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
This too shall pass.
Because what was it? That fucking Krasinski guy? The some good news that shit he started?
Ted Krasinski?
No, the guy from Jack Ryan.
Krasinski.
Krasinski. And ese güey had a whole little thing with it where Spielberg fucking talked to like fucking one kid, and he says a pretty fucking firme shit. Oprah fucking talked to some other girl, and she said some pretty fucking good shit. But Jon Stewart, or at least for me, fucking...
Jon Stewart? Or John Krasinski?
No, Jon Stewart. He had Jon Stewart también. He was one of the little speakers. He got famous people to talk to, like this kid and this kid, to give him a little like commencement speech type of deal. But el pinche Jon Stewart, sí se la rifó, güey. He throws jokes. But también he goes, now's the time you're going to learn that life isn't about fucking completing assignments, way, but living them, way. Like fucking, I was like, wait, Jon Stewart got fucking...
It's deep, man.
Cabrón, güey.
Everybody's fucking Gary Vee now.
With the fucking signature.
Yeah.
Pues órale, güey.
Bueno, pues, just want to say thank you for all of you guys, sticking around. It was good to see you three fuckers again in person.
You three fuckers, huh? You talking in the third person?
Oh, no, I was talking about the other one over there.
Oh, you say you three fuckers.
Yeah,
I know.
You three fuckers, but
he talks in third person.
That's because he's still in the no fucks given mode, güey.
Jesus Christ.
We should go out with that one, güey.
All right, deuces. Peace.
A ratos estaré.
¿Dónde está esta madre?
Oh my god. Send a review, iTunes, Patreon, if you can.
Oh, not playing.
Fucking DM us and share us with your friends, family, coworkers, everybody, Chicano Shuffle. And we're just while I'm waiting for Fernie to load it up.
No quiere, güey.
Whoa. Whoa. No.